This episode is brought to you by Hulu Plus. With Hulu Plus, you can stream all your favorite television shows wherever and whenever you want. You can watch the current season episodes from Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, and the following. You can also watch every episode of shows like Law & Order SVU, South Park, Archer, and American Horror Story. Right now, sign up at huluplus.com/iced and get 2 weeks full access completely free. That's huluplus.com/ICET. So get with it. Start streaming TV now with Hulu Plus.
Upon initial contact with Ice-T's music, I had envisioned him to be an ill-mannered and psychologically unstable man with an extremely uneducated and barbaric frame of mind, whose raps displayed nothing but ridiculous jargon, shocking sexual audacity, and repulsive images of the ghetto. However, after further analysis of his music, I can deduce that he is the epitome of anti-disestablishment terrorism, who embodies the entire spectrum of the urban experience and struggle. But to make things more plain and simple to the layman, I find Ice-T to be the dopest, flyest, OG pimp, hustler, gangster player, hardcore motherfucker living today. To be honest, I am totally and completely on his dick.
Welcome to the Ice-T Final Level Podcast, featuring your co-host, Mick Benzo, and your host,
Ice-T.
Hey, yo, what's happening, everybody? This is Ice-T and the one and only Human
Benzo,
Dictionary.
Baby. Come on, man. You know who it is, Iceberg. You know it's Mick Benzo. And I got the Mickanary, not the dictionary, Mickanary.
The Mickanary. You know, people love that, Mick. I'm listening, I listen to people on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I do read the comments. I don't read comments on Instagram, but I do read the comments on Twitter.
Okay.
You know, Instagram, I use Instagram just to post pictures. You know, okay, sometimes I just want to throw a picture up. Mm-hmm. I'm not really caring what people is talking about, even though I do look and see how many people liked it.
Right.
But I don't get involved in that conversation. On Twitter, sometimes I do reply back, and I've been noticing people like your words.
Mictionary. It's the Mictionary, man. Not the dictionary. The Mictionary. You can get that. You can Google it. You can get it on iTunes. I'm selling that for like $9.99.
So Mictionary. So we're on podcast number 26.
Damn, 26.
Hey, you know, it's blowing our mind. We always act like we're always excited about the podcast because people told us we'd never make it past 5. But we're at 26. And we have, as a special guest tonight, I gotta say, one of the cornerstones of hip hop. Like, you know, when you built the building, right, who you put in the cornerstone. Right. This is like when I wanted to rap, I looked at a movie called Wild Style.
Okay.
And I
remember that movie.
I seen a lot of dope break dancers. Mm-hmm. I seen a lot of dope graffiti artists. Mm-hmm. But I seen one motherfucker who just seemed fly. That's like the flyest nigga in the whole movie. And it wasn't Fab Five Freddy. In the building tonight, we have the one and only Chief Rocker.
Busy motherfucking B. He said, thank God for Busy B.
Yeah, y'all say my name right, man. Don't stop.
Thank God for the Chief Rocker Busy B.
Say my shit right, man.
Thank God for the Chief Rocker Busy B.
is in the building, y'all. This is happening.
And you know, when people talk about old school, it's funny. It depends on when you came in the game. You know, some people might think Eminem's old school. You know?
Yeah,
and some people think Run DMC is old school. But Busy B.
Some of them think I'm new school, man. They think I just came out, man.
Oh, come on,
my shit's so fly, man. They think I just came out, man, and started some shit. Man, I've been trying to tell them that I've been doing this shit for a good little while. So, you know, I'll let them get it twisted. It's all good with me, you know. Respect is respect.
But it's toenail time, baby.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and the funny thing is, we're going to do an interview with you, Biz, away. But I met people out there. I met Mick Benzo, like my best buddy in New York City out here, my man.
That's right.
He was fucking with you. Now, I got a story I'm going to tell later on in the podcast.
Yeah, Mick ain't going to want to hear it. He ain't going to want to
hear
it.
Yeah.
He ain't going to want to hear this.
Oh, Biz, you going to want to hear it.
You ain't gonna want
toenail time.
No, I'll tell that story right now before we do that. I mean, listen, I was with Africa Islam, Prince of Charm, Africa Islam, the guy who actually put me in the rap game because I was trying to come from the West Coast. I met Islam in in LA. He told me if I wanted to break my record 6 a.m, he said, you got to come to New York. I'm gonna introduce you. He introduced me to Red Alert. He introduced me to Chuck Chill Out. He introduced me to Scott LaRock. Islam was the man. Now I'm at Islam's house. Now this is would you say it's a South Bronx tenement.
South Bronx Prospect, baby, in the Bronx.
But that's what they call a tenement
building. A tenement building.
Where there's like one bathroom on each floor for 4 apartments.
That's right.
It was ghetto.
That's right. And no elevator.
No elevator.
That's right.
I'm sitting there with Islam in the slums.
Yeah.
We're trying to come up, and all of a sudden, this guy, Mick Benzo, comes through the door with Busy B, takes the record. We're listening to music, takes the record off, and says, "This is toenail time. It's going down. Busy B's in the house. Put your record on." And y'all niggas damn near did like a concert.
That's the chief rocker. Wherever he go, he's a star, baby. He's a star, baby.
I don't play that shit, man. I let my voice be heard.
He's a star.
And
I straighten it all out.
And I'm from LA, right? So I'm sitting back like, yo, I've had killers run up in my house. I've had cops run up in my house. I ain't never had niggas just run up in my crib and take over my house and do a concert.
You know why? Because the champ was there. The champ was there. The chief rocker Busy B. The champ is in the house.
I let him know.
And so you guys are gonna go back on your relationship. But when I saw Mickey had a Suzuki Jeep.
Oh yeah, come on, man, stop. That was a fly Jeep too. Before you had your Range Rovers, before you had your Navigators,
like
your Cadillac, I had the Suzuki hard top and soft top.
It looked as soft too. That's
it was fly though. It was
soft.
fly.
I was riding around in a little matchbox.
I was fly. You were walking though. You were walking. I picked you up and took you to the Yankee game in those things, man. Stop.
Okay. So you guys are friends. Before me, I met Mickey.
Right.
So basically, Busy, you could tell Mickey you wouldn't know Ice if it wasn't for me.
That's right.
You know, but Mickey was an OG Zulu,
right.
and I seen this dude come in and take over that room, and I said, I like this dude. I'm like, I need this dude on my team. Whatever.
You know where he got all that from?
From you.
Yeah, okay.
He got it from
That
you.
a bitch.
Hey,
Mick Benzo. Then he tried to cut out on me. He went on down to Virginia, got on the radio station, and I hear the station. I said, damn, that sound like me. all of a sudden, I hear something talking, V105, Mick Benzo. I said, oh, Mick done went down to Florida and tried to play me. Okay, I'll get him. I'll straighten it all out.
oh, so there's some thievery going
Yeah,
on.
some things going on.
Biting.
And some swag and all that. And all that. I ain't going front, man.
Okay, so we got Busy B here on podcast 26, and we about to go in. You ready, Biz?
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
All right, let's go. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. They're the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy for you to create your own professional website. If you can use Facebook, you can build a website on Squarespace. I built the IceTFinalLevel.com and the PBHGear.com websites on Squarespace. It's the easiest and the best website builder out there, so you should definitely check them out. Squarespace has just released Squarespace 7, which makes it even easier than it's ever been. Start with a free trial at squarespace.com with no credit card required. That's right, no credit card. When you're ready to purchase a plan, get 10% off with the offer code ICE. That's squarespace.com, offer code ICE. And this is news. So what's going on in the news right now, Mick? I mean, let's keep it real, man. The cops and shit is still out of fucking control.
Niggas.
It's crazy. And we've been talking about the police situation for the last, 9 podcasts.
Yeah, but I guess it actually came to the light. It happened in, Brooklyn, New York?
Yep.
2 officers were gunned down. They call it assassination. And look at all the press that they're getting compared to what has happened. They got more press. They got, 4 or 5 days of a funeral. Now, let's just say 2 days of a funeral in a wake, but they're making it so much bigger than all the rest of the things that has happened to overshadow the killings that's been going on with the public.
And the thing of it is nobody wants to see no cops get assassinated in the street. That's not fly, know what I'm saying, for no reason, just walk up, even though I did make a record about a guy that lost his mind. I made a record about a guy that went on a binge.
Cop killer.
Based on police brutality. Right. But that was a fantasy.
And then that was maybe 20 years ago?
That was a fantasy. Nobody really thinks that's the right way to handle this situation.
Right. Exactly.
But I think that the pain that the officers feel and their families feel, that's kind of like letting them understand this is what's going through the bodies of all these people that are losing children due to police, overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah. I mean, I don't say it's fair. I don't say it's unfair, but I do think we got to understand something there. We don't want no war with the police, and the police don't need no war with us. What we need to do is calm down. And officers, I used to be a correction officer myself, quiet as kept. I was the CO. I was 13 years. I worked at Rikers Island and Manhattan House of Detention. Officers are supposed to uphold the law a little more better than what we're doing. What they're doing, they're overpowering. That's CPR, and I'm going to repeat. CPR means courtesy, professionalism, and respect. Officers, y'all got to really take that into control.
You hear the sirens?
Yeah, oh shit.
Shit, see, they hear this broadcast.
Damn.
Motherfuckers.
No, but for real though, y'all got to understand, we don't need no race war. We don't need no cop war. And one of the PBA in New York City, the PBA, which is the union president, said there's a war against them and us. That's not the kind of words that you put out there when things are happening.
Right. That's
how you feel about it, Busy? Let's keep it serious about real.
That's panic most for everybody when you start saying stuff like that, because then most people that don't read, because there's a lot of people still don't read and they just listen, they take it the wrong way. And then you have chaos. So, what we need to do is just relax. We all need to relax. Sit back, think about what we're doing before we do it, because at the end of the day, when you do it, you say, dag, I shouldn't have did it. That means you wasn't thinking. And the main hustler's rule is don't blow your cool.
That's right.
That's it.
And I mean, my thing has always been, I've been very outspoken against the police. And, one thing I always said was, the people have to stand up. And I actually say I'm very proud nationally that people have gone back to the streets. And I mean, we went through about 20 years where no one would protest anything, where everybody kind of just got laid back and lackadaisical. I think the most recent outcry was Occupy Wall Street campaign.
First, they start the march with that. That was great. But you see what I do see too, Ice? Is I'm not being funny. You don't see just black people marching, man. You see a lot of Caucasians getting involved in this because they're fed up with what's going on. Because we should not be going back 60 years of being,
But see, this is what black people forget. The cops whoop white people's ass. The cops whoop ass, man.
That's they
whoop ass. And
they got no color.
And when I made the song Cop Killer, that was, how many years ago? 20 years ago, that sold 1 million records, and mostly white kids bought it. Why? Because they deal with the cops too. We might deal with it on a higher level, but you got long hair, you look like you ain't got no money. They snatching your ass out that truck and whooping that ass through. The cops just overstep their boundaries, period.
No, but what I'm trying to say is you see the marches that are taking place today. They're not just black people in that march.
No.
The Caucasians are standing up saying enough is enough. Why continue? If you see the love that we're getting together, that means we don't need no race war. We don't need no war against the cops, and the cops don't need no war against. You see who's standing in those front lines? Them Caucasians are standing up and saying enough is enough. We see what's happening around the world, and it's not happening just in New York City. Please don't believe it's just New York.
One thing I always told people, I said, when they allow you to drive that color thing between the people, that dilutes the cause. So what they do, they get the black and the white people to fight, or the whites and the man. They get you to fight over race, and you're not even looking at the target now. You dealing back once again with, well, they treat us worse, or they treat you. Look,
we got you off the subject.
They throwing us off the subject. The subject is because white cops, black cops don't really matter. If you got the badge, treat people with respect.
That's
and
all
be
we
easy on that gun. Like I said, when Mobb Deep was here, I said, if you run up in a dope house and niggas is in there selling dope and drugs and gangsters and all that, and it's a shootout, you ain't gonna hear a peep. You're not gonna hear nobody. Even if I got a best friend and he's a gangster and he's a thug and this, that, and the other, and they say, what happened, Mom? Man, he got shot by the cops. I'm like, well, that's the life he chose, man.
Exactly.
That's the life he chose, and that's where we gonna let it in. But when innocent people are getting it, come on, man. And this seems like
that's what's happening, man. A lot of innocent, man.
Hey, we talk about this a lot because really it's the most important news that's going on right now. So Busy B said it, man. People got to retain their cool. Mickey said it. You got white people, black people, all races out there in the streets marching, which shows unity is what we need. We don't need to divide up right now.
We've done that already, and as you see, it didn't work. It's working better this way. The moral of our story is, officers, have a little respect for the people. The people do have respect for y'all.
and that was news. Hey, this is Final Level Podcast number 26 with the Chief Rocker, Busy B, in the building, and this is sports. What's going on with sport? What team you like, Busy?
I like Green Bay, man. You know,
Green Bay. You a New York cat?
Because I mean, I've been in New York for the wildest, and I'm not going to front. You know, I like sports. I like a good team that played together, and Green Bay been that for me since '89, really.
Well, look, the Giants been trying to play together. We just been losing.
It ain't my fault.
We just been losing.
That ain't my fault.
We've been trying to play together.
It ain't my fault at all. And I like the Giants. I like the colors. Don't get
hold
me
on.
wrong. But Green,
you're going to go all the way to Green Bay,
yeah, I like
but
Green.
you're a Yankee fan.
I like Green.
But you're a Yankee fan.
I like Yankees. We ain't talking about. We talking sports. So I said
that is sports.
He
baby.
asked me about my favorite football team.
You said football, Mickey. How you jumping to the Yankees?
Because I don't like when they try to take away my New York team. Like we ain't trying to win.
Well, y'all ain't trying hard enough. Y'all can't see. Y'all can buy a win. Y'all want to buy one? They sell wins.
We can buy one.
Y'all need to buy
one. Get a bye week out.
Hey, listen.
No, we did. We're doing real
man.
terrible in New York with our sports team.
Yeah, man.
And
they hurt my man Carmelo, and I like Carmelo.
So why you on basketball?
So, you know, because I like him. You know, we talking sports. I done answered my football, so I get to my basketball now, and then I'll get
Don't let Mickey bully you, man.
That's right. I ain't worried about Mick because I like Carmelo, and Carmelo is nice, and he's playing too hard right now for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got his check. Wait till next year, like they said.
So should he sit out? Should he just sit out the rest?
No. You got to keep playing. You know, because you got other guys on the team that would like to play along with you.
Try to win.
You know what I'm saying? So he still got to play his game, and he still got to be the boss.
Look, me and Ice said number 25 in the podcast. We said the Knicks lost.
Right.
Carmelo scored a lot of points.
That's right.
And we still lost. Carmelo needs some help.
Yeah, he's going to get some help. Believe me.
When is Carmelo Anthony going to get some help?
216. Carmelo Anthony will have a lot of help. And
Carmelo, don't give up on us, man.
Y'all going to be in the playoffs and not this year because you ain't going nowhere this year. And not even the following year. It's the year after that.
Well, you know, on Christmas Day, right, I saw Miami Heat play
the King.
No, not the Kings.
Yeah, on Christmas Day, it was the King, Cavaliers in Miami. See, you got the wrong TV. So I don't know what you be watching.
No. We saw your man LeBron take a loss.
Oh yeah,
against Miami.
But they took a loss too with one of their teams.
No. But I'm saying they played in Miami,
right?
Where he should have stayed,
right?
No, but he chose to go home.
Okay,
and they ain't gonna win no ring. They ain't gonna win no ring. We ain't gonna win when the Knicks ain't, and neither are you, LeBron. You ain't gonna win no ring.
Okay, well, that's sports.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Final Level Podcast number 26 with my good friend, an original. They call me the original gangster. This is original hip hop. Busy B.
The Chief Rocker, Busy B.
I love it, man.
Is in the building. And this is movies. Y'all seen any good movies lately?
No, I gotta go see the Chris Rock new movie, the Top 5.
Come on, man. I told you Top 5 was crazy.
Unbelievable. Chris Rock, hands up.
Oh, man. I gotta go see it, man.
Now, Mickey, did I lie? I told you to go see it.
Yo, it was the funny, and we're not going to tell anybody anything about it except it's funny. Okay, don't miss it.
Good. Cedric the Entertainer.
Now, you know, in the news, I mean, you know what I'm looking at is the movies right now. The movie that's out that had the discrepancies with the president over.
Oh, the interview.
Yeah, you know, and guess what? They chasing people to the movie. They're not chasing them away. They chasing them to the movie. That makes you want to go see this movie. They said because it's really patriotic that we should go see it.
It was Doodoo Brown.
No. You said it was Doodoo Brown?
It was Doodoo Brown, man.
You said you heard the movie was Doodoo Brown.
Doodoo Brown.
They said it's funny, though. They said it's funny.
No, it's funny Doodoo. Funny Doodoo. That's why they preaching all that so everybody can run see it because they know it's Doodoo Brown.
The interview should not be seen? What you saying? It shouldn't be seen?
It ain't seen.
It's not. You saw it?
Yeah, well, I tried to see it.
Oh, man.
You know, only
so all the drama
part
behind the movie is not even funny?
But because that's why I had to go see and investigate because it ain't all of that. You know, now the two stars, they funny guys now.
Right.
They funny. I've seen them in different movies and they some funny guys.
Right.
But whoever did this right here tried to make them do stuff probably out their character and they still tried to go with it. Mm-hmm. And it didn't work.
It didn't work. I wasn't going to go see the movie. It wasn't a movie that I was really.
Well, they say we should stand up. They said
Yeah,
They said we should stand up because they threaten us if we go see it. They're gonna blow the movie theaters up.
Yeah, well.
So
Look,
we gotta
listen
show
to
them we ain't scared.
Look, I'm
not scared.
What do you mean?
We ain't scared.
Let's get something straight. Look, nigga. Do you have an army? When North Korea and them niggas threaten us, they threatening Nick. They threaten the army. I can't fuck with North Korea.
They just did that to Sony. They ain't threatening the world.
Listen.
No, they said they're gonna get anybody that goes in the movie theaters, man. They're gonna blow it up.
Let me teach you a rule of thumb, right? Fuck threats, right? But always honor threats about people who you know have the power to reach out and address you. You dig? Right. So some punk on the street threaten you, fuck him, okay? A nigga with an army, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Think about North Korea doesn't play.
Like, you know, I don't need like I told Mickey, we don't talk about the CARTEL.
We don't even mention their name. We don't
talk about them motherfuckers because I don't need them at the front door. I don't need no North Korean ninja nigga laying outside with every weapon.
Right.
This is a country.
Right.
That didn't come from like the homies in North Korea. That came from the government.
Well, you see how tough they are. They block your internet on the Sony PlayStation. Did you have PlayStation this weekend?
I had Xbox.
They knocked it down. Xbox too.
Look,
anything Sony, they knocked it down.
This is when Obama and them got to handle that level gangster. I can't handle that level gangster.
We're gonna leave that to our president.
Let the president handle. When them big boys start talking that shit, them niggas got missiles, nigga.
Right. Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Me and you are not a problem.
Right.
Well, Barack, take care of that, man. we shouldn't be talking about that, Barack. That's your thing, baby.
That's just cool. And you know what? If that's all they want is me not to go see no movie, okay, I'm not standing up to them niggas. Fuck it. And he said the movie was Doodoo anyway. But what it did though, it opened up the new game, which is the hackers. And the hackers are basically the new gangsters.
Yeah, they shut things down.
Like, nigga, I tell you, nigga, you fuck with me, I'll take your internet life, nigga.
Well, we took North Korea. We knocked their whole stuff out of North Korea too, though.
Think about it. People's Instagram, people's Twitter page, people's Facebook. Right. If you just take that away from them,
it's over.
It'll kill people. People like, you telling me I can never have a Facebook again? No. That's gone. And now, matter of fact, I'm shutting your phone down too. Every time that's part of your life now.
Yeah, that lifeline there, they can take it away, man. Be careful.
Right.
The hackers are. I think everybody needs a hacker on their team at this point. I think this is what they saying right now. You know, like you used to need a tough guy to fight.
They made the movies, all them series, the Criminal Minds, with all the people that work the girls that do the computer stuff for them. They basically hackers. They just working for them now. You know, because they went to the dark side. Oh boy, you can see what they do.
My little homie Bow Wow, my little brother. Right, he got a new job, and the new job is on a new show called CSI. I think it's like it's CSI Cybercrimes, and he's playing a hacker.
Which Bow Wow?
Bow Wow the rapper. Yeah,
Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow.
Snoop nephew.
Yes.
Snoop nephew. Yeah. Bow Wow. Stand up, baby. Do that TV thing.
Shady Moss. Right. He is doing his new thing, and it's a CSI. CSI Cybercrimes, and he's playing a hacker. And I've talked to him regularly, and he's like, man, I'm trying to get that TV money, Big Ice. I'm like, the check's clear. You follow me? The check's clear. I don't know about that record money, but I know that TV money, the check clear.
So that's why you like that sound to go chung chung.
That's Dick Wolf's cast. But anyway, I told right now. Mm-hmm. We were on movies, but right now, every team needs a hacker in they clique.
I think we got one.
I think you shouldn't be talking about shit.
I think we got one. We ain't gonna say his name. We ain't gonna say his name.
Why the fuck you talking? Mickey, you talk too much. Anyway, look at Mickey on the damn picture over there.
Trying to listen.
Yeah, but as far as the movies go, we said top 5 was our top pick. Yeah. If you really want to laugh. One guy wrote, he said, I think Chris Rock should direct all his movies from now on. I totally agree because he was able to do his thing. Okay, so you know what I'm saying?
That's top 5 is a top 1.
And the review on the interview, it was
Doodoo Brown?
Doodoo Brown.
Doodoo Brown.
And that was movies. Before we get into this week's TV segment, let's take a second to talk about Squarespace. Squarespace is a great place to build an affordable and beautiful website with absolutely no coding experience. As I said before, if you can fill out a Facebook profile, you can build a dope Squarespace site. Now, if you haven't checked out all the updates in Squarespace 7, you really need to. They now have a much simpler one-page interface, so you don't need to keep switching from the front end to the back end, more integration with Google Apps, and a new partnership with Getty Images to give you access to a wide variety of great stock photographs for your site. All this is still only $8 a month. Also, be sure to check out the Squarespace Super Bowl commercial. It won't be as cool as mine, but I'm sure it'll be a close second. Start with a free trial with no credit card required. Just go to squarespace.com. When you're blown away and ready to confirm a plan, use the offer code ICE to get 10% off. You'll be getting a great deal, supporting the podcast, helping to keep it free. That's SQUARESPACE.com, offer code ICE. And also, don't forget to send your Squarespace site to us at iceandmick@gmail.com. We might even talk about your site on the show. That's squarespace.com, offer code ICE. Final Level Podcast number 26 with Ice-T, Mick Benzo, and the Chief Rocker Busy B. Right. And this is TV. You watch anything on TV, Biz?
Oh, yeah, I like TV, man. I watch Animal Channels.
Why you watch Animal Channel?
Because that's the realest shit out, man. All that other stuff we just was talking about, most of it, the Criminal Minds, when they show about the cybercast stuff, that's all cool. And the only other picture that I do like besides the Animal Channel, you know, I watch my man all the time, man. So I watch the SUV. I gotta see my man.
SVU.
Nice. That's what it is.
It's not special utility.
You can put it what you want, but you watch it.
That's the Mictionary.
You must.
That's the Mictionary. I'm in the Mictionary.
Why you in my Mictionary dictionary, man?
But I do watch the Law and Order stuff, and then I watch the Animal Channels, and then sports. You know, I watch my.
Do you like to see the animal pounce on another animal?
I like the cheetahs and the lions and shit like that. I like when they chasing the gazelles and tearing their ass up, and you know, it reminds me of Richard Pryor when he was doing the stand-up comedy, and he used to say, you know, one time I was in the Amazon and I saw the cheetah, and he was like, you can imagine how the cheetah talk and say, you want to get one of them gazelles, man? I said, yeah, man, we can get one. And he creeped down and he started creeping real low, and he say, Phoom! You see how fast they pull off, so you know the thing going, and they do exactly that. You see them just chase them animals, knock them down, flip them, and grab them by the throat, and their asses grab.
Trip off this.
You know, Busy B's almost like Richard Pryor in rap, though. He's funny.
Yeah, he's a funny nigga. But look, he just said some real shit, though. We were just in Africa. Me and Coco were just in South Africa. And we went to this place where they had lions, right? Mm-hmm. And then we went to this area and they had cheetahs. So I'm like, what's happening with the cheetah? The dude brought the cheetah on the bus. Cheetahs don't eat people.
Right.
Because we're not in a prey scale. Like, they'll hit a little dog or something small, but they won't hit a person because they know they're bigger. And the thing meowed. It meowed like a cat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I was like tripping off of like a big ass house cat. Yeah. Like, and I pet it and everything. Yeah. They're not really dangerous to people. I mean, cheetah never killed a person.
Right there, chase them animals.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, a baby though. You have a cheetah. I got a pet cheetah. No, that kid, get it off the ground.
No babies around them though.
That motherfucker knocked the baby
because they're small. It's small,
right.
You know, look like there's something they can pray.
So you watching the Animal Channel?
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff off of that, man. I like watching all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
you learn it for what? Like just so you get knowledge?
In other words, like if I go to the places like you went and see the animals live, I know.
But you ever thought about what if you was like running in the jungle alone? You could do something.
No, I ain't doing no shit. I thought you said this shit was real, man. What kind of shit you want me to say, man? Let me sit and tell you something. I'm gonna run through some fucking jungle and shit. What kind of shit is that, man? The Bronx is the jungle, then you want me to say that? Yeah, all right, I'll run in the Bronx. I'll be on
I
the
thought you might have been watching it just so you would know how to deal with the different animals if you ever had to run in contact with them.
Man.
Did you see the shit? Did you see the shit with the nigga try to get eaten by the snake?
Yeah. See, that was some bullshit too, right? See, but when I saw the commercial, and anacondas now they say they kind of big,
right?
So I figured this motherfucker gonna do some. I wanted to see that, and some other Doodoo Brown.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Busy
I'm
bee
that
watching
shit, putting that
Animal
shit together.
Channel.
Yeah. I'm
Luckily,
watching that,
we
man.
had it on DVR. Coco's like, get ready. The Snake Man's coming on. Do you know anything about this, Mickey?
No, I don't watch
There was some fool that put on a suit and said a snake was going to eat him whole.
Right.
And he was going to be inside the snake. He had the whole country believing this nigga was going to do this.
Their ratings went to the wall, though.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
definitely won that day for that 1 hour.
So it was 2 hours.
Yeah, but after an hour, niggas found out the bullshit. Then they just went on to their regular program.
So we had it on fast forward. This fool, when the snake hit him, the snake was mouth open about that big, right?
All you see is the head and the eye part, and then that was a rap talking about he bit him or some old crazy shit. Man, you made us sit here for 2 hours thinking that this shit gonna eat you up, and we gonna see the inside of this shit here. You motherfucker, you had us sitting there thinking all that. I switched channels, man, because I watches that channel. So, like I said, after about a good hour knowing it ain't gonna happen, and then when when he just put the little head part in, that snake didn't want no more parts of that body or none of that, man.
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
But Busy Bee watches. I'm trying to think. Is there anything new I've been watching? I watch my same shows over and over again. It's it. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny. I do watch the Animal Channel. I'm trying to get, the Learning Channel just went Doodoo Brown. That's a new term.
And then I watched the forensics, like Catch Me If You Can, when they almost got away. It's about crimes that people done did some shit and
Why you
almost
watch
got
that?
away. Because I want to see how stupid they was.
You wasn't gonna try none of that shit,
No,
right?
I don't do none of that shit, man. I'm about peace, love, unity, and having fun, man. That's what I'm about, man.
Right, Zulu. All
That's
right.
me. Love, peace, love, unity, and having fun. That's hip hop, period.
Church, and that was TV. All right, so we on the Final Level Podcast number 26 with the Chief Rocker, Busy Bee. This is like, I've got in hip hop, but this is one of my OGs, and this is music. And there's nobody better to talk about music and where hip hop starts with Busy Bee. You in the building. So I mean, it's time for me to give you an interview, baby.
Okay, well, let's do it.
So tell me, where were you? And what age when, where were you when the scene happened?
Oh, I was over Bruckner Boulevard. This guy named Disco King Mario. Actually, with your boy too, Africa Islam.
Okay.
Me and Islam was actually doing some stuff.
Now this is now you and Islam friends. I'm talking about before music. You're just friends.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Islam was a DJ. He
Okay.
was the son of Bambaataa, just.
Okay.
And Disco King Mario, he was a DJ. He wanted to be like Kool Herc with the system wise.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted his music to sound, real nice with the bass, the high. See, back then it was about the music. You had the bass bottoms,
Mm-hmm.
the mid range, and the highs. And Bambaataa, Kool Herc, and Flash, they emphasize on that.
Mm-hmm.
More than just the music. They emphasize on their sounds.
Right.
And Mario was one of those type of guys. And me, I again, no bragging about my shit, but I'm a fly motherfucker, man. I was fly nigga back in the days.
So what was you
I
doing?
hustling, selling loose joints.
Just hustling.
Yeah, hustling. Just doing my little regular shit, going to school. I went to school all guys. Went to D with Clinton. It was all guys, no girls in our school.
Okay.
So, I went to school. I rode the trains on the 4 train in the morning with the brothers, and we'd do our thing. My homeboys was from Harlem.
Okay.
So we wore different clothes than the Bronx guys.
Right.
So we was kind of fly. Our thing was fly. And I used to go to school fly and all that. So when we go to, in the afternoon, when we go to see the hip hop guys, now, Bronx River with Bambaataa and them, their wardrobe wasn't like mine. So I stood out in that way. But the respect I got when I went there with these guys, it was easy because back then you got robbed for your shit.
Right.
Easy. I heard some stories. They just walk up right on you, talking about, y'all know what it is. And see, I'm, no bragging, but unfortunate that none of that never happened to me.
Right.
I knew some of the guys that would walk up on you and take your shit. And it just was a respect thing because they never played that way or nothing. So, me, for myself, I stayed humble, cool, do what I did.
So what made you now? So I got that. So knowing the hip hop cats, you from Harlem, you hustling
from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx.
but you hang with Harlem cats.
Right.
You hustling to an extent.
Right.
What made you think I'm gonna mess with this hip hop?
I seen Melly Mel and Kid Creole.
Okay.
With Flash doing a little block party. And Creole had a mic. They had mics like they was standing like they was gonna sing. And I never saw no shit. What the fuck they gonna do? And Flash was in the middle playing the music. He was definitely playing on the music, and Melly Mel was on one side and Creole was on the other side. They was brothers. So Mel would say one thing on the microphone to the beat, and Creole, and that was like slick. They was doing some harmonizing shit, and he was like, matter of fact, it was like Melly Mel saying 1, 2, Creole say this is for you. 3, 4, Melly Mel say this is for it was going back and forth what they rapping, and I was like, wow, that's slick, man, that's cool. But at that time when they was doing that, I had nobody like to look over them. I said, yo, let's do that. Let's partner up, like do that. So I had to do that by myself. You know what I mean? So when I got to Mario and they had MCs, they had guys that had talked to Mike but didn't know what they were saying or nothing. So I used to add little fairy tale rhymes and stuff to my stuff, and they said that was cool shit. B, I like that. I like it. See, my name wasn't Busy B at this time.
Okay, what was your first name?
Starsky.
Okay,
it was Starsky. So you had a Love Bug Starsky, and you just had me Starsky. So as time went on, I had to use, because me and the Starsky, the Love Bug, he was a DJ, and he was DJing his name. And if Mario put my name on the flyer, he would try to think that people was coming to see him and thought it was him. And Mario would tell him, "No, this is my man, Little Star." So they came from Little Starsky because he was DJ Star. So I guess he was a little older than me, so he had to be DJ. He was the biggest Starsky. Robbie Rob was the guy who changed my name. He gave me the name Busy B because
Robbie
every
Rob,
time,
what group he's with?
he was with Theodore and the L Brothers. It was Mean Gene, Theodore, Kerry Cab, Robbie Rob, MC. And Robbie Rob is actually the guy. You ever heard that saying when you hear in hip hop, Puerto Rico, ho?
Right.
Well, he invented that.
Okay.
That's his voice. And even to this day, they still didn't even change the voice. They got that same voice of Robbie Rob, Master Rob. Puerto Rico, oh, you hear it on
Master
everybody.
Rob was with the Fantastic Five.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Whip and
But
Whip.
it was
What
just
about-
us
what
three
about
first.
Kev?
It was
What
just
about
Kev
Kev,
and Rob.
Okay.
And Mean Gene put me down with them.
Son, I got a little hip hop history.
Yeah,
I know my
brothers.
shit from West Coast, nigga.
so Mean Gene put me down, so we was the 3 MCs.
Okay.
So it was Kevin Cab, Robbie Rob, and Busy B Starsky. So that's how I stuck with the name. So and I just laced Starsky out. Everybody just calling me Busy B.
So now a lot of people's first time they ran into you was in the movie Wild Style. You know, because when I was on the West Coast, I'm trying to suck up all the hip hop I can. I couldn't meet y'all because I'm 3,000 miles away. So people that were in the game were really stars to us. So, of course, you saw Mel making records. People weren't really making music videos.
Right.
So if you could hear the rappers, but you couldn't see them.
Right.
And like I was in the movie Breaking.
Right.
So in a way, I was like one of the visual first rappers people ever saw because it was for music videos. Well, you were one of the first people I saw in the Wild Style movie. How did that all happen?
Well, Charlie Ahern came to the Bronx. And we was doing a little segment in the park.
Now, Charlie Ahern, that was the director.
That was the director of the Wild Style. And he had a vision that he's told me when he clicked up with me that he would like to take some of the MCs and do a movie. And at the time, I didn't know who he was. White motherfucker come to the Bronx, you think police. That's the first fucking thing you think, police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm getting warned. I'm trying to chase this motherfucker away from me. I'm trying to stay away from him.
Right.
So when he finally got up to me and let me know who he was and what he was trying to do, and he's with Fat Five Freddy, I seen the black guy. So I said, oh, well, I'm safe somewhere along this way.
Right.
And he said, well, let's try this movie. I introduced him to everybody. Theodore, Mean Gene, the Cold Crush, Grandmaster Cash, because he didn't know nobody.
So kind of like the part you played in the movie is who you really were.
Right. And it was no script. Everything they wanted me to do, they told me, because the character and the I guess it within me, myself, just Busy B, we want you to do this and do that. Now, in this movie Wild Style, I want the world to know right now. Let's take the scene that I got it. Everybody loved that I'm on the bed with the money, with the
you
dollars.
say I'm trying to swing it.
Right. Okay. So now, Ice. Before that's the swag right there.
Right.
Take that away in hip hop in that movie.
Yeah.
And what was MCs doing after they got off the mic?
Nothing.
Right. It never showed them.
I got it. When after I won that contest, what did I do?
Right.
You went to the Alps, baby, to work it out.
I was drinking champagne, smoking weed, and hanging out with girls and riding around in 5 cars.
Man, work it out.
I was riding around in limousines and shit. I was doing that just before rapping. I was doing that.
Right.
So I was, when I say that to people, wasn't doing that. MCs was rapping and going home.
I got you.
They wasn't smoking
well,
joints. They wasn't getting in limousines. They wasn't drinking champagne.
Well, it was obvious that it was real for you, in that video. And I felt that. I'm like, that dude right there, I want to meet that guy one day.
Well, I think Busy was a target at that time, too, because a lot of that's when they didn't call it battle rap. They would just have, rappers.
He was jealous.
Against people.
They say they was jealous.
No, I'm just saying, but they target you like, even a female had targeted you one time.
Yeah,
Roxanne Shante.
that goddamn Roxanne Shante. I'm gonna see her too, cause that's my girl today. But back then, I tricked her too. I tricked her. I seen one girl and she was dope, and I knew she was dope. So
she's from Queens, though.
Yeah, she was from Queens. She wasn't a Bronx girl, so I had to go and soup up and became real friends with her. And she knew of me, so it was easy for me to like, hey Shante, how you doing? We in this you in the contest? She said, yeah. And I told her some stuff, and I lied. I said, you got to do cursing. You got to let them know what you are all about. She said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah. And it wasn't no cursing. If you get cursed, you get disqualified.
Oh, so you set her up.
Yeah, I set her right up because she was dope.
She did a hell of a job, though.
Yeah, she was dope, man. I ain't going to front. And
you a dirty nigga.
Yeah, I was fucked up back then. I ain't gonna front. But I was having fun like a motherfucker because I just came from Disco Fever. This is the era the Disco Fever was popping and everything was love. I hung out all night just to do this party and go to this contest and win. And I happened to, but they had it by points. And see, Curtis Blow was one of the judges.
Yeah. And
he was my friend, too, at that time. He was a little mad at me, too. But he had a good record. So he still wasn't mad because his checks was clearing, So when I told him, I said, hey, Shantae's in it. And he was a little sore at her at this time for something. I don't know what happened or whatever the case. And that's when I found out. I told her, yeah, just curse her. Just tell him how you do your stuff, Shantae. You're going to be all right. And she said, yeah. And she did it. And like they say, Curtis Blow said, nope, disqualified.
That's how you won?
And that's how I won.
So what happened with you and Kool Moe Doe?
Now, that wasn't no battle. That wasn't no battle. That was a sabotage.
That was a sabotage. It's legendary.
Right. Because, see,
you sabotaged us, so they didn't sabotage you?
No. I'm going to tell you how that went down. See, that was a convention for all MCs and DJs. Right. My man AJ, we was doing those a lot,
AJ Scratch?
No. Yeah, AJ Scratch. They changed the name to AJ Scratch, right. So I had did my little routine, not knowing that any more MCs was getting ready to get on for a solo MC. They had the groups, and I never feared the groups or nothing. But for solos, that was it. I heard, because I never seen, I heard the tape. I had to hear the tape to actually hear what went on because I was downstairs. There was a place called Harlem World, and then you had an upstairs level and you had a downstairs level. So the downstairs level was like where you go and chill out, relax, cool out, Mm-hmm. So I'm down there. After I get off stage, I go down there and hang out with my friends and drink some champagne and smoke my joints and do me. And I was happen to be doing that. And they come running downstairs talking about, I hear all the function going on upstairs. Right. I hear the stomping on. I'm like, what's going on up there? Somebody doing something. And everybody looking for me, all my friends, hey, Busy B, yo, Kool Moe Doe is upstairs snapping. Back then, they was called snapping. Uh-huh. You snapping on me, making fun of you was called snapping back then. Mm-hmm. They say, hey, Kool Moe Doe up there snapping on you, going crazy. And I'm like, what? What you mean? Hey, yo, B. So by the time I got upstairs to the everybody was like, yo, they was in the laughing, they was in the uproar, I didn't know what was going on. So the guy ran and said, hey, B, let me finish this, B, you got to hear this. I said, what happened? He said, yo, Kool Moe Doe just went in on you. What happened? Mm-hmm. So I didn't hear it. I had to wait the next day to hear the tape.
Oh, so it was a sabotage.
When I heard the tape, I was like, wow.
Coming up next from the treacherous 3 MCs, Kool Moe Doe. He like to hear love rap. Huh? Oh, he got it? All right, well, Kool Moe Doe. 1, 2, 1, 2, party people in the place to be. My name is MC Kool Moe Doe from the Treacherous 3. My man LA Sunshine in the place to be. We gonna get a little something straight here in the place to be. Don't worry about it, DJ Lee, on the place to be. We gonna get a little something straight in the place to be. 1, 2, my man Busy B Starsky. How many people think Busy B Starsky rocked the house? I hear that in the place to be. Yeah. But if y'all notice it or not, I heard a lot of shit, Busy B's popping shit, saying he'll take out any MC and all that. I give it to the man, he know how to rock the crowd, but when it come to having rhymes, no way he can fuck around, and I'm gonna prove that right now. In the place to be, MC Kool Moe Doe, the coolest of the cool, can't nobody rock like me. Remember this. Cold Crush Roll in the house, my man LA Sunshine in the place to be, we gonna have a little fun. DJ Lee, you think you got it together yet? 1, 2. 1 for the treble, 2 for the bass. Come on, Easy Lee, and let's rock the plane. 1, 2, 1, 2. Doing the do now. Hold on, Busy B, I don't mean to be bold, but put that ball bullshit on hold. We gonna get right down to the nitty grit. Gonna tell you a little something why you ain't shit. It ain't an empty top that you don't hug. You even bitch your name from the love bug. And not a fight a nigga's name is some low down shit. If you was money, man, you be counterfeit. I gotta give it to you, though you can rock. But everybody know you're on the furious jock. And I remember Busy from the olden times when my man Toonie G used to sell your rhymes. Remember that rhyme called Diddy Bar Diddy? Man, goddamn, that shit was a pity. Too hot to trot, hit to rock a spot. Toonie G rockin' whether you like it or not. He paid for the rhyme, asked for it twice. He said, Toonie G, I'll buy it any price. When Toonie finally sold it, oh, what a relief. Busy B stole it like a fucking thief. Came out rockin', the party's yours. Got everybody thinking that rhyme's yours. Every time I hear it, I throw a fit. Party after party, the same old shit. Record after record, rhyme after rhyme. Always wanna know your zodiac sign. He changed the shit to the favorite jeans. Come on, Busy B, tell me what that means. Hold on, brother man, don't you say nothing. I'm not finished yet, I gotta tell you something. Too hot to trot, I'm here to rock a spot. I'm gonna rock your ass whether you like it or not. He made it, I'll take your title right on the spot. How can I take a title you ain't got? You're not number one, you're not even the best. And you can't win no real MC contest. Celebrity clubs and bullshit like those. Those are kind of stuff that everybody knows. Celebrity clubs are those the kind you can win. It's all set up before we come in. But in a battle like this, you know you lose. Between me and you, who do you think you'll choose? Well, if you think it's you, I got bad news. Because to hear your name, you're gonna hear some boo. Cause you're faking the funk, cause you're faking the funk. And at the end of this rhyme, you can call me Uncle Moe Doe, rock, shock the house. Call me Uncle, rock the house. Y'all, like this, y'all, like this, y'all, like this, it's like this, y'all. And you popcorn peanut toy MCs never ever heard no rhymes like these. Cause my intent from the time I spend is to say those rhymes that I invent. And for your pleasure, a rhyme you'll treasure. Please don't try cause you can't measure. The length or time can't touch the rhyme. Hit hot, don't stop cause you know I'm an MC supreme and I'm one of a kind. If you search real hard, I'm sure you'll find ain't another MC who can rhyme like this. Not your mother or your father, aunt, brother or your sis. Sit back and enjoy, don't try to bite. Cause it's very hard to say any rhyme I write. But do it like this, do it like that. Concentrate real hard and get the rhyme down pat. No matter how hard you try, you'll see. You'll get your mind in the mind and can't say it like me. But you wanna be, busy wanna be. And you know we wanna be another Kool Moe Doe. So let's all chant because you know you can. Everybody salute to the new MC champ. It's like this, y'all, like this, y'all, like this, it's like this, y'all. Now that bar did the dang, dang. Sound pretty good, but it ain't no thing. I'm the super scooper party pooper member, super disco breaker running. Man who never make a mistake and rap alone. I'm not a bull, baddest man you ever saw. Money make an earthquake, a man who gets the party shaking.
Complication, stimulation, man who's gonna rock the nation. Rhyme, barrel time. My opponent, he's on mine. I'm not the baddest, not the maddest. When I win, I am the guy. No beginner, not a sinner on the mic. I'm just a winner.
Very, very merry, Every time I bust the cherry, yo, my God, it's fame and glory. But I never tell a story. The only time I'm from the mic because it's something that I like to reassure the rhymes low. I always keep some sexy songs.
Bad is bad, super bad, never sad, always glad. Ride the day you ride my hat. If you bet I've never had sleek, so unique. Guaranteed to move your feet, so ladies, I without a doubt, guaranteed to turn it out.
Remember me, MC Moe Doe, the man that's at the TOP, and ladies dream the way it seems what they see me. The eyes are gleaming, I'm so shocking when I'm rocking, bound to get your fingers popping, handle down, I turn it down, cause that's what party's all about.
Do it right or do it, I don't need no
Ball playing, girl laying on the mic, a rhyme saying, MC who rock viciously, satisfaction guaranteed, or you get your money back, believe me, girl, it's not the whack. Pressure is free, as you can see, special case sunshine, and I'm Kool Moe Doe, signing off, y'all, from the south to the west, to the east, to the north, Busy B, my man, you know, I went off to chill out, chill on out, chill on out, Busy B, Starsky, I'm Kool Moe Doe, the best MC, and that's my trophy. Chill out, chill on out, chill on out.
And I just want all of y'all to know, that's why I'm on his dick. That's why I'm on Moe Doe dick.
You know.
Now, how are you, Mo? You and Moe Doe are cool now.
Yeah.
Back then, and there's so much history. Busy, you've been through it. You've seen it. I mean, I remember when you was out. You toured with LL Cool J. You've been out on the road with everybody, and
goes out with KRS One too.
Still out with
KRS One,
right? Yeah, I go out with Chris a lot. Yep.
So I mean, people that don't know about Busy B, man, you just got to get into your history. Know what it's about. I mean, this is. To me, when I got into rap, one of my main focuses was to learn everything about everybody that was there before me. I needed to know where this came from and learn people's influences and
But
learn
you did your
style.
thing nice, man. I mean, I give it to you all hands down, man. You came in, you was very humble with your thing. And you came in with your crew, your mob. You came in with a mob too, man. Y'all was thieves too from the West Coast.
Syndicate, baby.
Yeah, they came in thieves too.
Coming through.
Y'all taught us some stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. And I'm proud of what you did too, man. You did a lot, man. And you did a lot for hip hop. You did a lot for some of the brothers in hip hop. And I commend you for that as well. And I always wanted to say that to you because I know at times, I know everybody reach out for you, but you can't help everybody and you can't save the world. But for what you did, what I saw with my own eyes, I commend you for it. I respect you for it, and I love you for it, brother.
Thank you. I love you too, Busy.
Chief
That's why
Rocker,
Chief Rocker, and he don't like everybody.
No,
man.
the Biz don't give a fuck about nobody.
He don't like everybody. Some shit is straight Doodoo Brown. It's done.
Yeah,
it's done. So what's going on right now, Biz?
I'm still doing. I'm doing hosting shows. I travel with Chris every now and then, and like some DJs, some MCs now, like Q-Tip is turning into DJs. Some DJs now, reach out for me to host some of their stuff or work the microphone for certain occasions and stuff like that.
Can't nobody do it like.
Oh, I'm still the shit, man.
No, I know that.
Oh, I'm still rock their ass, man.
And Busy, and those of y'all that got the Art of Rap movie, we have Busy is in the extra scenes on the side. What happened was when we shot the movie, I started that movie out with maybe 15 people. By the time we got finished, we had like 67 people.
Yeah, y'all cut my shit out. Just
no, you're on the. You're
me looking good in the back with all my music and shit on it. Y'all made sure y'all got that.
Oh no, we got you. You're on the part with Melly Mel, but you're also your interview is on the DVD.
Oh, I ain't see that then.
Yeah, it's on the DVD.
I'm on the bonus features and shit.
Yeah, you're on bonus features.
Ain't that a
Jim Jones is on there.
You get a bonus, baby. You get the bonus, baby.
Right. And then we got the tour coming up. I heard about that. I talked to some
we're gonna
people.
be doing some of the Art of Rap tour. That's coming in, in the summertime.
I got a lot of things happening. Yeah. I also was working with a Sugar Hill label. I've been going through that. I finally won my little case on that. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that need a little help, if you think you've been played out with some of the companies that you've been working with, come call Busy B or get in touch with Busy B. And I'm working with a crew called Behind the Ropes. And you can work with us. We'll help you get your money. We'll help you get all your problems that you have with other companies and you don't think you can work them out. Give me a call. Check me out at Gmail. Busy B, the Chief Rocker at Gmail. And I'll get in touch with y'all. Y'all get in touch with me. And for all the new artists out there.
Why is your name so long though? Busy, B-U-S-Y
B-E-E.
B-E-E. The
Chief Rocker. Right?
The Chief Rocker.
Right, because somebody stole my Busy B Chief Rocker. I couldn't do just Busy B Chief Rocker.
So it's Busy B the Chief Rocker.
There it is.
At Gmail.
Yeah.
So if you got any problems in the industry, he got something called Behind the Ropes. I think that's a needed thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm helping
Even
him out.
Even if you're down with our crew, go behind the ropes, please. Behind the ropes.
Right. So, I mean, I'm helping out. And for all the new artists that want a little help and want a little inspiration or consulting in me, holla up. I'm there to help, man, because, I mean, it's a lot of things going on out there. When we started this culture of hip-hop, things was free. They paying very handsomely now, so you would like to get yours correctly so you can live on the way you're supposed to. Come see me and we'll work it out behind the ropes, all right?
Beautiful. All right, let's get back to this podcast. Hey, yo, this is Final Level Podcast number 26 with the infamous Mick Benzo.
And my man, the Chief Rocker.
Oh, man, you say my name right,
the
man.
Chief Rocker,
Busy B, man.
Now, Mickey, we just finished the interview with Busy, but tell me how you found this. Where did y'all connect?
No, we come from the Bronx together, though. We all lived in the Bronx, and he used to hang out, like you said, with Disco King Mario, rest in peace, at Bronxdale. I'm from Watson and Bronx River, so we would see Disco King Mario. And Busy B and Mario, rest in peace, used to wear the same Godfather hat. So we're like, yo, who is this? Who is this little kid dressing like Disco King Mario? And then we'll see Busy over with the Herculoids. We're like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy's on everybody's mic. Everybody likes him. He's with the L Brothers. He's doing this. He's doing like, who is this kid? They like, yo, that's Busy B, man. You know, but Busy was just so, I would call animated when you would see him. Yeah. Like you couldn't miss him.
Everybody loved me, man.
You couldn't miss him.
Everybody loved me. You couldn't miss him.
Like everybody hates Chris, everybody loved Busy B.
There it is.
You know?
Yeah, Busy is a good dude. That's I mean, at the end of the day, I always tell people it's not what you think about yourself, it's what other people think about you, how they talk about you when you ain't around. You know, it's real hard to talk bad about Busy B because he ain't done nothing to you. Except he did shit to Roxanne Shante. She should put a.
We got to get Roxanne Shante up here. That's what the hell we
That's my girl, man.
We gonna after you. She gonna hear about this.
She ain't gonna tell you no bad shit about me. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat.
Because she don't know what you did.
Yeah, she gonna hear about this.
She know what I did because I told her. I said, Roxanne, you could curse and everything. She said, yeah.
That wasn't fair though. That wasn't fair.
So I told her, you could be an MC. Don't let these people tell you can't be no MC. You could be an MC. You could do what you want to do. And she said, yeah, and that's right. And she did what she wanted to do.
That's right. Well, maybe indirectly, even though that contest was the wrong way for her to go about it, career-wise, she never held any punches. So
she's one of the baddest today. So, I mean, you can talk about all of Nicki Minaj and all. That's cool, but Roxanne is for real.
We're gonna get the real Roxanne up here. Roxanne Shante from the Juice Crew. We're gonna get up on this podcast.
Y'all can't find her. She working. Shit.
Oh, Roxanne, if you're out there, you listen to the podcast, you call Mick Benzo, you know the number, baby. Call me.
She getting money. She ain't got time for the podcast.
You watch.
Okay, this is podcast number 26 with Mick Benzo, Chief Rocker, Busy B. Yeah. And this is one of the most favorite parts of the podcast. This is called I'm Not a Hater,
But I Hate Shit.
Man, you know what I hate, Biz?
What?
I hate when somebody said, let me show you a picture on your phone, right? So you're trying to show them a phone picture, right? They grab your phone, right? They want to hold the picture in their hand. Then they want to scan through all your pictures.
That's some bullshit.
Did they do that to you?
Yep.
You know what they be looking for, though?
How you went through all that?
You know why, Biz? You know what they be looking for?
What?
Naked pictures.
That's why you got to have a lot of pictures of your dick on there. Just that's what you
look
want.
At that and say,
I don't want to see my nuts.
How many times you gonna go fling through that?
Yeah, motherfucker. Here you go. This is my ass crack, you motherfucking
So
nosy
listen, man, y'all look at people's phone. Don't be scanning to the next picture.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, that happened.
And I'm like, yo, dog, don't do that. Don't do that. You said looking at my phone. I don't need you to go through my phone.
Right,
You expect that from a woman, not your homeboy doing stupid shit.
Homeboy
like that.
did that?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Biz, you know him too. I ain't gonna say his name. You know him.
Oh wow.
They do that on my job.
I'm gonna tell you what somebody did to me. I'm in the club, right? I'm drinking champagne.
Sure you are.
So the guy.
Oh, that's his favorite.
The guy said, "Hey B, can I get a sip?" I said, "What?" I said, I tell you what, come on, let's get a bottle. Let's do it together. Give me $40. I'll pay the rest. He said, damn, how much it cost? I said, $90. He said, damn, that's expensive. I said, this is some expensive shit. To leave my expensive shit alone. I want to sip my expensive shit then, man. What the fuck going on?
Hey guys, she got a story about this Moet story's really going on.
I got a million stories. I got a Moet.
Biz.
Biz story?
On the Biz Moet.
Okay, one night I'm out with Busy B. We going out. I mean, I've been a couple crazy. Remember that night the nigga pulled the Uzi on us up in the up in the Bronx.
Motherfuckers ran like a
I told that story the other night talking about drinking Cisco. Evil E was drunk.
Right.
Me, Busy, in KG, we're walking through the Bronx. We ended up at a corner, and a dude walked out. Now the thing of it is, now I got Busy B here. When I tell stories, you ever tell stories and people looking at you
like that ain't no real shit.
Yeah. Listen,
until somebody with you and they tell a story
the same way.
So
he's standing there, and the dude goes, I got a Uzi. I'm about to put some head out, right, like that. And all of us was gone. Like, I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, that shit split the corner like he sprayed it raid on roaches and roaches just sprayed the fuck out without getting sprayed on. Yo, that shit was
And
funny.
Evil Lee was drunk and he stood behind a stop sign. He couldn't run.
But he was the last one back to the joint. Told me, yo, what happened? He said,
and then the dude said, no, I was just playing. And then KG said, I'm going to bust your ass. Yeah. You don't play with us like that. But look, here's a Busy B story. I'm in the club with Busy, and I think you was there, of course, Mickey. So we in there, so Busy like, yo, more Moet, you know? And they ran out of Moet. Busy said it like this. He said, oh, you out of Moet? You out of Busy B? We out. All right, so let's go. And we bounced to some other club.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
Land quarters.
Yep, but what I hate is nosy motherfuckers who. How about this? You let a person use your laptop. Say you got a computer. They go, can I go on it to check my email? and then they browsing all through your desktop and clicking on your photos.
Well, that's why a lot of people hate to put things on their desktop. They rather keep them in a folder where you got to sign in and put your password.
I try to hide my phone.
Someone told me already, Mick, don't keep a lot of stuff on your desktop, because when people actually use your computer, that's exactly what they do. Browsing through your files. You got nothing to do with my files. See, we're haters. We're not haters.
Right. But we hate that shit. Yeah. So when anyone asks you to see a picture, you want to show someone a picture on your phone, keep the phone in your own phone. Right. Yeah. And don't even, if they even reach at it to like touch it and brush it,
pull it back.
Make sure you got a dick picture or something to the left and the right of that, just to make them know, don't be looking at my shit.
That ought to help them a little bit. A little shock value.
We're not haters, but we hate that shit. Today's behind the scenes of Law & Order SVU is brought to you by Hulu Plus. With Hulu Plus, you can stream all of your favorite television shows wherever and whenever you want. You can watch the current season of Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, and the following. You can also watch every episode of shows like Law & Order SVU, South Park, American Dad, and Workaholics. So use Hulu to make sure you get caught up on all the SVU goodness. Tweet me while you're watching it, because I always love reading what people think about SVU, okay? Hulu Plus works on your computer, smart TV, Roku, Apple TV, Xbox, PlayStation, and pretty much any streaming device you already own. Right now, sign up at huluplus.com/ICET and get 2 weeks full access completely free. You hear me? Free. That's huluplus.com/ICET. So get with it and start streaming TV with Hulu Plus now.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Hey, yo, this is Final Level Podcast number 26 with Busy B and Mick Benzo, and this is Behind the Scenes of SVU. Now, all you SVU fans out there have been watching the new season, and I want to thank y'all because we're getting crazy ratings. People are really following this, and if, like I told you on the other Behind the Scenes, we're dealing more with cases this year. We're not dealing so much with what's going on with the actual detectives' lives so much, but we have balanced it out. You notice that in every show, every detective isn't in the show. That's what they did this year. There'll be 4 or 5 shows I won't be in. There'll be 4 or 5 shows that Danny won't be in, 4 or 5 shows that Kelly won't be in. They did that to break up our workload, but now we have a couple of new detectives. We have Peter Gallagher, who comes in. He's playing the Deputy Chief Dodds. He's giving Mariska hell. Pretty soon, they're going to get on the same terms, and he's going to come around. But he came in really busting ass. He's in charge of all SVUs throughout the city, and he's a really great actor and a very cool person. Also, Peter Scanavino came in, and he's playing Detective Carisi. And he's an interesting guy, a really funny guy, and a very cool person to work with. But what they're doing now is they're just mixing it up. You know, you might see me with Kelly. You might see me with Danny. You might see me with Mariska. You might see Peter. You know, they're just moving us around a little bit more just to get a little bit more.
So this Peter guy, he's the tall guy?
Yeah, he's a new white guy that came on with me. And they're doing it to just give a little variation in the show.
Fresh up some stuff.
Keeping it fresh.
Right.
You know, the earlier show where we did have Chris Maloney and Mariska, that was basically a show where you had those two as detectives, and then me and Munch kind of played background to that. Right. And that was the show. Now they're trying to make it more of an ensemble cast where one show might star me, another show might star Danny, another show will be about Kelly. And it kind of moves the workload around and just makes it even more entertaining for us. Peter, Raul, all those people, they're going to be on the show for a while. Peter came when he first came on. Scandavino was like, "Oh, Ice, I'm only on for 4 episodes." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I was only on for 4 episodes, and it's been 15 years. So if they like you, you'll stay around." But we've dealt with topics this year. We dealt with something that's kind of a spinoff on the Ray Rice situation.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you there will be a Bill Cosby episode in the not too distant future.
Wow.
But they're gonna spin it. It won't be a black comedian. It'll be someone else in the public eye, having allegations brought out against them. And we try to do it. I think they might even try to get off into some of this police abuse stuff that's going on. And that's what makes Law and Order special to me, because Dick Wolf, and he's a straight shooter. He's a straight shooter. And, if he's one of them cats, if they're going to have me as a drug dealer or you as a drug dealer, they're going to be another person look just like you that's going to be the judge. He's not going to twist it. And I think that's what especially black people always were saying. Why do we always want to be the bad guy? Can't we have better parts? Well, in our show, you might be the head of the surgery or something over here. He keeps it fair. And that's one of Mickey. I love Mickey. Mickey said, that's fair. And I don't think anyone asks for anything other than fairness. Fairness. And, the people that have been following this show for all these years, now this is season 16. And it looks like, thanks to y'all out there will be a season 17.
Right. They watching the show. The show's being watched.
And it's a very interesting show. And people say to me all the time, they go, why does this show have such a staying power? I said, because it's dealing with real topics. When you're dealing with something like rape or you're dealing with something like child abuse, nobody thinks that's cool. And the women that have dealt with that's a real issue. Yeah. It strikes deep. Yeah. And a lot of the people that watch our show are survivors. God bless them. Right. And to a lot of people, our show is a lot of therapy. So, for me, people say, well, it's your beliefs in the police and this, that, and the third. I tell them, look, I say, I'm on a show. True, indeed, it is a police officer, but he's fighting rapists and child molesters. Right. Nobody likes them.
Right. No.
Nobody likes them. They don't even like them in prison. So I feel like in my heart, I know that the job I'm doing on television is something that's helping people. I'm not out busting kids for dollar joints. I'm not doing that. I'm after. But thank you for watching. New characters, Peter Gallagher and Peter Scandavino are on the show to stay. And God bless them, because they keeping us strong. And that was behind the scenes of SVU. Hey, yo, this is Ice-T Final Level Podcast number 26 with Mick Benzo and Busy B. And this is philosophy. Today's philosophy is, your ego is who you think you are. Your character is who you really are, and that's far more important. Now, Mickey Benzo can understand what I'm talking about when I say that your ego, people get caught up in who they believe they really are, but who you are is your character. You feel
Correct.
How you handle people, how you treat people, and what they say when you're no longer around. You dig? Yeah. So regardless of people, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm like, well, that's how you feel. But how does the world feel about it? Right. Now this has nothing to do with worrying about how people feel about you. That's another thing. Like, oh well, I'm concerned. I'm talking about your true character. Right. And like we said earlier today, no matter what they want to say, you a good man, and that's all you can really ask for in life.
Right. That's right.
Cause that passes on to your kids. Right. Like no matter if I make an ass out of myself, right? If I make an ass out of myself, regardless how much money I can leave my children, they say, well, your dad was that asshole.
Right.
The stigma stays.
If you're a millionaire and you're a wino, if you just a millionaire wino.
Exactly. So what you have to work on is your character. So if I can leave with a good vibe on the world and people go, yo, Ice was a good man, then my son takes that to him. He's like, yo, we respect you because we respect your father.
And this is what I say for myself. Okay, with me, I didn't make a lot of. See, some of my peers and some of the rap guys, they made a lot of money. Ice, you know. Okay, I'll say I made a couple of thousand. I didn't make no millions. No, I made a couple, but I'm 2.5 billion in respect.
That's what's up.
I'll take that all day.
That's what's up.
I like that.
And that's true.
You know
now, the thing of it is
I'm
some
a thousand
people,
there.
but see, some people might say that, but they're the only person that think that.
Right.
See, their ego is telling them,
right.
oh, people love me and this, that, and the third, but
right.
people don't really love them.
Right.
They're
right.
like a legend in their own mind.
Right.
You see, so you always want to make sure that your character is bulletproof. That at the end of the day, like if somebody comes off and wants to say something bad about you, somebody's gonna shut them down real quick.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Right.
What you got to say about Mickey, man? And you know, we used to always say when somebody come up to me and say, yo, Ice, such and such said you's a bitch. You know what bothers me more?
You ain't say nothing about it.
Yeah, why they felt comfortable calling me a bitch around you.
Right.
And that's how, you know,
right.
why did they say that? And, you know, nigga can't come up, Mickey's a bitch to me.
Right.
Nigga, wait a minute, partner, that's my nigga right there, man. Right. Back up a little bit with that bullshit. Or let me get him on the phone right now. Say
it gives you the heart to say it to me anyway about my man, bro.
Right.
Evidently, you felt very comfortable because you might have heard me say something about him before, so now you feel you can do that. That's what he's saying. Your character has to go on for other people to say, yo, I mean, actually, you said it earlier during the podcast, Biz. You said, I respect what you did, Ice. Not only for me or even for people that I know, but what you have did personally.
Right.
So the respect game is there. That's what we're talking about. You have to have that kind of character where other people are saying you're such a good dude. Not just you thinking you're a good dude.
Once again, I quote 50 Cent. He told me, he said, no man can be great alone. You're only great when other people of high regard, other great people speak of you in high regard.
Right.
And that's very important. You know, you want to leave that. The people say, yeah, this is a good person. And I've been a dirty low nigga in my life, you know, being out there in the streets hustling.
That's called young, bro. That was when you were young.
Nah, that was just a different route. Like I'm gonna take the Doodoo route or the hustler route.
Right.
But I traded that in.
Right.
At some point, I'm like, oh, this is gonna get me nowhere.
Right. And this one gonna do this.
This is gonna do that.
Right.
And I always told people that in the streets, you're not protected by fear. You're actually protected by love.
Right.
Right. Because if you got people that love you, when the bad people decide they want to move on you, they gonna bump into somebody that love you.
Right.
And they gonna be, that's not gonna happen, man.
Right. Exactly.
See, so work on your character. Always concentrate on how you are perceived and how you carry yourself and treat people. Fuck your ego.
Right.
Who you think you are, and that's just in your own head.
Right. Plus that shit go out the window. Anyway.
Yeah. Concentrate on hopefully putting out a vibe that makes people say, I like that, like you say, I like that person, and this is a good, that's all you can ask for in your life is hopefully people will say, that was a good person.
Right.
And that was philosophy. Okay, it's time to go to the phones right now. We got Busy B. Who is this and where are you?
This is Andrew. I'm from Vegas.
Well, what's happening? What you want to talk about, Andrew?
Well, I'm curious is I've been asking on your Twitter sometimes, is there any chance for a body count show next year in Vegas?
It's quite possible. The thing of it is that me doing Law and Order right now, my time is really tight, so I'm able to do spot dates, but I don't know if it's going to happen in Vegas. We do have a big European tour set up coming up in the summer all throughout Europe, and then we have a rap tour that seems to be happening throughout Canada. So I'm going to be touring all through summer. But you know, as it stands, no, I don't have a set up date in Vegas, but that can change at the blink of an eye.
And then the other thing I want to say, I love what you and Mick Benzo do. I love the podcast. I listen to it regularly. I just want to say the new Body Count album is dope, man. I hope you make another one.
Yeah, thank you. No, we definitely going back in the studio. I'm working on something with Mobb Deep for Body Count. And also I just looked at a rough of the new Institutionalized video, and that'll be coming in 2015. So, you dig? We gonna stay in there. The band is back together. We went out this summer just to see if the fans still wanted us, and we killed. So, you know, I'm back in there, and you know, we more hardcore than ever.
All right, hell yeah. Thank you for taking the time to answer my phone call, man. Appreciate it.
All right, my brother. Peace. Hey, peace. This is Ice-T, Chief Rocker, Busy B, and Mick Benzo. Who's on the line?
That's right. I just called because I saw you tweet on Twitter.
Okay.
I just called. And this is a real Ice-T, right?
Yeah, this is Ice-T. Who is this?
It's Moran. My name is Moran from Toronto.
Okay, what's happening, man? What's on your mind? You want to talk? What's happening?
Well, can I give you a little... I'm actually shocked right now you actually picked up. Actually, this is real. This is real shit.
This is fucking real.
I gotta give you a lot of props for you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Because there's a video of you saying "fuck it," how it changes from taking a risk of taking a gamble. Remember you said that before?
I said what?
You said fuck. Remember you said a little "fuck it." How you take risk in life? How you said you gotta gamble? You know, some people gotta gamble in life. Some people, and you said about that stuff. You remember that?
Oh, you're talking about in that movie about fuck it. I said sometimes you have to take a risk. Yes.
Yeah.
I say that sometimes. Speak.
Go on. Sorry. Go on.
No. Go ahead. You talk.
I put down my iPhone. I listen to that shit every day, and motivates me, bro. It motivates me to do whatever I want to do. You know, motivates me to do. You know, go work out, go to a gym, talk to that girl. I'm talking a lot of girls just because of what you said in that video on YouTube. Yeah. And in that 90 seconds, what he said, it just changes my life. And I actually show it to my mom, my friends about this stuff, and they just get motivated because the way you say it.
Well, people want to hear what he's talking about. All you got to do is go to YouTube and look under Ice-T, and I think it's probably under Fuck It. And it's a video.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. I downloaded. I put it on my phone actually, and I listen to it every day now.
Yeah. And
I gotta appreciate it from you. I gotta tell you, I appreciate this. And I told my friends that whenever I see Ice-T, I'm gonna appreciate this. I'm gonna let you know how important it was for me to say that, and I actually appreciate you to say that.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell Busy. What happened was I did a movie about the word fuck it, and I told people that most times when people are successful, at some point they just say fuck it. And they go for it, you know. I say maybe when you met your wife, you looked at her and said she ain't gonna talk to me. Fuck it, and you just took that risk and that jump. And I said that fuck it can ruin your life, and sometimes make your life. But in that little degree of risk, that's where creation is. Right. Everybody has to step over that line,
conquer that fear,
conquer that fear.
So
you say fuck it every day, huh?
Yeah, I see it every time. I gamble sometimes. You know, I might lose my job. I might lose somebody. I say fuck it, but it helps me though.
That's right, man. Hey, well, thank you for calling in, man. You know what? Guess what? Hey. You saw that number, right? And you said, fuck it, I'm about to call in. And we picked up.
Yeah. By the way, you're the truest OG in the rap game. You keep it real. I read your daily tweets, your daily game updates every day. You're true, bro. You're the most truest OG ever. I see everybody from the West Coast.
That's right, man. Thank you very much. Keep Toronto alive, Jack.
No problem.
Church.
No problem, man.
Peace.
Take care, bro.
Okay. Hey, yo, this is the Final Level Podcast with Busy B. The nigga said fuck it and called in.
Took a chance.
Who's on the line? Brett, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Bozeman, Michigan.
Okay, what's up? This is Ice-T, man. What you want to talk about?
Alright. Well, I've watched you on Law and Order.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Wow.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
But you got some good chronic.
Are you high, man? God damn, what's going on over there?
Well, this is my first time talking to a real celebrity.
Okay. I'm gonna back up off you. How old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay. Yeah, you seemed a little. I felt something. So it's just your age and you're just nervous. So what's up? What's going on with you?
Nothing.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice for Michigan. Hey, but look, man, you need to get some rest, man. We'll talk to you later, okay? Take care.
All right. Can I call you anytime?
Anytime. I'll be right here to talk to you.
All right.
Peace. Hey, what's up? Who's this? This is Ice.
Yeah, Ice. Eric Kelly. What's going on, brother?
From where?
Heidi Klum Halloween party.
The boxer.
The boxer.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up, Eric?
I'm chilling. I was just on Twitter and I seen you had your you call into your podcast tonight. Now, I'm thinking they're gonna talk hip hop, rap, or that, but I don't care. I'm just listening there. What's going on? I'm babysitting tonight. I got my baby tonight.
That's what's up. I got Busy B here. OG Chief Rocker Busy B in the house. Me and Mick Benzo just talking. What's happening? What's on your mind?
What do you think about the current days with other hip hop scene and everything? Like, what's going on? What you think about it?
Well, you know, I think you always gonna find the most true form of any art closer to the root. And you know, when my generation came up, we were banking off of people like Busy B, people like Melly Mel. Those records motivated me, the message. So
yeah, Busy B and Melly Mel was the realest. Like maybe
so that made me right. So that made me know I had to rap about something. KRS-One is out, Public Enemy is out. You know, even NWA. You had to have some content, or nobody was trying to hear you. In those days. Nowadays, hip hop has moved from the ghetto to basically spring break. So the music, the music is really being bought. Yeah, like by little white girls who are dancing around to it in the club, and they don't care about the content because they're not from it. They couldn't even tell you if it was real because they're not from that. So the music is basically, my opinion, it's basically gone pop. It's basically disco. Like
house music, like
like Mos Def said, rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop. It had a content to it, but it's what it is now. And you don't want to sound like a bitter old school rapper, so we just call our era the golden age. And everyone knows what that is.
Let me tell you what frustrates me. And I understand when we got artists from like the 80s, 90s and whatnot, and those artists were the best in hip hop. And then like the new artists coming out, and the new artists is on that bullshit, I call it. But the old artists, they kind of have to support the new artists if they want to keep making money, because if not, they'll be shut down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like I hate, to be honest with you, I hate when I see, and my favorite rapper of all time is Redman. Red, you know. I hate when I see a rapper like Redman back or condone to give props to a rapper like Drake or Big Sean or something. Like, I hate when shit like that. I'm like, Red, you know what real rap is. You are like the definition of real rap. You know what I'm saying? So let me
let me say something, man. It's Mick Benzo speaking.
What's up?
You absolutely correct, man. You're absolutely correct. I say that all the time to all my classic hip hop artists. If we do not embrace the new rap music that they're doing, then we might as well forget about music itself for hip hop, because then there'd be no hip hop on the radio. So we have to embrace it. Redman says, you know, even on the Art of Rap, he said Eminem one of the baddest goddamn boys he ever heard. He didn't put a color on it, because music has no color, first and foremost, especially when it comes to hip hop. It's what you feel. We have to embrace them, but then they got to understand something too. As we embracing them, they need to take a little time out and reach back to some of the brothers that are still relevant enough that can get on that microphone, like a Busy B or Melly Mel or Big Daddy Kane or KRS-One or Chuck D or an Ice Cube or an Ice-T. You got to reach back to us, because right now You have the platform that's doing great things, but you got to give people something more than just fussing and cussing. Let's give them some conscious hip hop.
Or you just do like me and say, you know what? Hey, that was rap, peace. I'm going to put a frame around it. This is where I come from. And I'm going to go do a rock album or do a movie or do something else. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, my thing is that I'm not ever going to change my style or my format of what I did in an attempt to be current or in what's happening now. I do my shit my way. That's just what Ice-T does. And if I can't get any more money for that, then I just got to get money another way. Think of it like this. Kodak. We all took pictures with Kodak, right? Mm-hmm. They had photo mats everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. They're out of business. Yeah. That's how life is. Things come and put other things out of business. So maybe the era of conscious rapping, a party rapping, a good time, that might have went out of business. And this is the new thing that's in business. It's not saying it can't come back in business, right? But right now, that's out of business. I
didn't say you have to change anything. I'm saying, but reach back out to one of these classic artists, these new artists, and do something with them.
You don't need to do it. No, see, I disagree because
my thing is this.
Ain't nobody going back. None of the new jazz artists was like, I gotta go get Miles Davis and put him on a record. You gotta understand, when that boat leaves, you might just be left. And that's just it. They don't have to come back and want us, because their attitude is, y'all ain't did shit for us. Y'all didn't put us on. Y'all didn't give us a record deal. We did it our own way. So their attitude is like, yo, fuck these old niggas or whatever. That's how they feel. Cool. I got some other ways of getting money because I got so much cake during that rap period. I'm not even tripping. I just say it's not what I did. It's something different. I can still put out my classic music. We still have classic tours. We still go out and do that. I think the way a old school nigga plays himself is trying to jump on this new shit and
I didn't say rap like them. You don't have to rap like them. Be yourself. When you're doing you, do you.
Thank you. Okay, this is the last call on this podcast. Who's on the line?
Hey, it's Pip from Dallas.
Oh shit, it's Pip. This is one of the podcast lovers, fans, hardcore final level fan. What's up, Pip?
Hey man. Hey, is there gonna be like a auto rap tour?
Yes.
Yeah, we're putting one together, sis. We definitely putting something together with it. In summertime, we putting something together, you know?
Alright. Hey, but I want to come to, I know I'm changing lanes here, guys. Sorry. I want to see the Vanity Vixens.
Okay.
That's going to be in New York, baby. Is that December 31st?
That's New Year's Eve. The Vanity...
I know! That's where I want to be!
Well, you got to get a plane ticket to New York.
I just need the money.
Oh, shit, you need the money. You just sound like a 99.9% of the people on Earth. I just need the money.
I know!
But that's going to take place December 31st, New York City at the Gramercy Theater. But that's on 23rd Street?
Yeah, that's on 23rd Street.
It's on 23rd Street.
And that's Coco's show. And she took what she did with the Peep Show in Vegas, brought it out here to New York, and created her own Broadway show. And it's going to be
awesome.
Jumping off New Year's Eve.
It's going to be awesome.
Come on, you ain't got no man with no money, with no plane ticket money. Stop playing.
Well, I just came back from Vegas today, and I kind of spent the money, but what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. There. Can I couch jive at your house?
Oh shit!
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, Pip.
No, she said she's got enough room to get to my floor and come spit. No, Pip. You need a hotel room, and they're expensive during New Year's Eve out here,
especially in New York.
Oh, all right. Well, tell her I love her. And
you sound like you're still in Vegas, Pip. Are you've been having a little eggnog over there? You sound like you still in Vegas.
Well, I do have Vegas hangover, so there's that. It's just fun, man. Give me a break.
Okay, well, thanks for calling in.
All right, see you guys. Love y'all.
Love you. Hey, so there it is. You know, that's one of our real final level hardcore riders, Busy. I had a good time with you on the on the podcast. You have fun?
Yeah, I had a nice time, man.
Hey, Busy, so look, we about to sign off out of here. Is there anything you want to promote or tell the people to check in or what? This is your chance.
Well, like I said, if you need any help, any assistance for all the artists that's looking for some overdue money, if you feel they need some money overdue, shout me out, Busy B, the Chief Rocker at Gmail, and I'm working with this group called Behind the Ropes. They can help you out. We can guarantee you some stuff if you just let us know what's going on. If you had a problem with a label that you sure didn't get your money, if you're not sure, give us a call and we'll work something out with you and help you out. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm still hosting shows. I'm still on the road. I still look pretty. I'm still rocking the house, still doing what I do.
Church. Hey, it's always good to have Busy B on deck. You dig what I'm saying? This is the Final Level Podcast, number 26. This is what you call hip-hop royalty. You know what I'm saying? We about to sign up out of here. Mick, you got anything you want to say on the sign out?
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Number 26 podcast. Hey, look, Ice, you know what I got to do?
What you got to do?
I'd rather see you than be you. Be good.
See ya.
See ya.
That's how I'm living. 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 That's how I'm living.